everybody. I am so excited to bring you through today's workout. We are going to be doing a full body workout using dumbbells alone. And here's the kicker. We're going to be making it super efficient doing compound movements. Compound movements are where we're going to work multiple muscle groups in one movement. So it's super efficient and very time saving. So grab a set of dumbbells that's going to challenge you but not compromise your form. Have some water handy, and be sure to use that pause button at liberty. I'll be building breaks into our workout, but if you need more breaks, please hit the pause button. Most importantly, be sure to bring a can-do attitude. Set that intention of how you want to show up for yourself today, and let's get to work and let's have some serious fun. I can't wait! We'll start with a quick full body warm-up. Start with rolling our arms into little circles, making those circles bigger and bigger. Beautiful. Go ahead and switch direction for me. Nice and big. And then slowly but surely making those arm circles small. Wonderful. Go ahead and give yourself some back taps. Right arm over left. Left arm over right, really stretching out those shoulder muscles. Give me 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Beautiful. Start off by giving me some torso twists, side to side. As you're probably aware, we will be working abs today, so giving our abdominal muscles some warm-up, some lubrication. 3 more. 2 more, 1 more. Great. Just take your hand and reach to each opposite toe for me, warming up those hip muscles. Trying not to get too dizzy here. Wonderful. 3 more, 2, and 1. Great. Give me some air squats. Getting our body used to a squat movement. I'm taking mine wide leg to really warm up those hip muscles of mine. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Great. Start with some ankle rolls. Just getting your ankle going in one direction. It's a little awkward. Hold on to something if you need it for balance. Reverse direction. Beautiful. Other side. Go in one direction. Reverse direction. I don't know about you, but I'm hearing a lot of cracking, which means my ankle definitely needed a bit of a warm-up. Great. Let's do some wrist turns. Again, going in one direction. Switch direction. Wonderful. Just some air bicep curls, warming up those elbows. We do a lot of our dynamic warm-ups, i.e. moving warm-ups, to really just get our joints ready for weightlifting. It's very important. 3 more, 2, and 1. Finally, give me some beautiful big wide neck rolls. Just drawing a circle with the top of your head. Beautiful. Switch directions for me. We hold a lot of tension and strain in our neck. Very important we warm it up before we begin any kind of intense exercise. Meet me back at center. Get ready for an awesome workout. We're gonna start off with a compound movement, sumo squats to a bicep curl. So taking your feet wider than hip width apart, slightly pointing your toes out, holding your hand, the dumbbells in your hand, rolling those shoulders back. We're gonna go down into a sumo squat. While we're in the squat, we're gonna do 2 curls. and then we're gonna stand up for a full squat stand. So we're gonna go down into a squat, 2 curls, and up into a stand for 30 seconds. We're going to do a jumping jack with a tap. Jumping jack with a tap. Practice it for me before we begin the timer. Jumping jack, tap. We're bringing our head down, we're alternating our hands, and we're incorporating that movement in between our jumping jacks. So we're going to go for 30 seconds. Hold them at about shoulder height. I'll demo it first before you begin. We're going to go into a forward lunge, and while we go into that lunge, we're going to be doing a shoulder press. Again, in the mindset of the compound movement, super efficient. Go ahead and watch me for a second, and you can practice along. Taking a forward lunge into a shoulder press. Forward lunge, opposite leg, shoulder press. Go ahead and practice that movement for a moment, and then we'll get into our time session. Beautiful. And when you're doing your lunge, just making sure you're not overextending that knee. You're going more down into the lunge than forward into the lunge. Let's go for 30 seconds. Listen, y'all, we hate burpees because they're effective, but we're only going for 30 seconds, so keep that in the back of your mind. I am adding a bit of a twist to your burpee this time. We're gonna do a burpee, I'll demo it from the side. We're gonna do a burpee like we normally do. And then when we get down, we're gonna do 5 mountain climbers per side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Standing back up for a burpee, down to 5 mountain climbers. And we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Alrighty, back to weights. Hope you guys are keeping up with me. Next up, we're gonna do a 1-arm clean. So I want to demo it, of course, first. We're gonna hold 1 dumbbell into our hand. I'm gonna choose to start with my right. We're gonna go down, keeping that chest up into a bit of a squat. Then when we bring it up, we're gonna bring our hand into a clean. So bringing that hand all the way up. The movement will be a little faster, so I'll show you what that will look like. Down, up. Down, keeping that chest up, head up, into a clean. We're gonna do each side for 30 seconds. I'm gonna demo it first. First you're gonna do, make sure your weights are actually safely put to the side, because we're gonna be widening our legs. We're gonna be doing a pop squat for 2 into a split jump. So watch me first. We're gonna go down for 2, feet are coming out, coming back in. That's your 2 pop squats. Then we're gonna move to a split per leg. 1, 2. So we're gonna do that continually. I'll show you one more time. Down for 2, split jump. So that's how we're gonna do it. 2 and 1, 2 and 1, repeating that circuit for 30 seconds. there you have it, guys. I hope your heart rate is up. I'm definitely sweating. And I'd love to just take you through a little brief stretch just to give our joints and our muscles some extra love. Start with a nice bicep and delt stretch, bringing that arm in as close as possible to your torso, and getting your breath back down to a nice steady pace. Other side. Wonderful. Hopefully your heart rate is coming down like mine. And with each exhale, now that your heart rate is coming down, your breathing is more stable, bring that arm in a little closer with each exhale. Great job. Take any arm you want to start with. Reach for that elbow, put it behind your head, and give yourself a nice tricep stretch. Deep breaths. Really giving yourself some gratitude for showing up today, for completing your workout. Other arm. I know I always never want to do my workouts, but I'm always really happy I did them, and I'm hoping you're feeling that gratitude right now. And oftentimes when I feel like I don't want to do my workout, I channel this person, this post-workout self, and recognize just how happy she's going to be. And I try to really embody her to allow myself to just get started. Perfect. Those arms back down. Clasp those hands. Push it forward, almost as if you're pulling your arms to the opposite side of the room. Really focusing on stretching that upper back rear delt muscle. Put that head down and just let your body stretch as far as it will comfortably. Really working that back muscle that we definitely targeted today through our compound movements. Beautiful, bringing those arms down. Turning your hands the opposite way, bringing it all the way up over your head, giving yourself a nice stretch, really stretching side body, and reaching as high as your body will allow for today. I'm getting some nice deep breaths. My sweat is dripping everywhere, y'all. Woo! It just means it was a really great workout. That's what I'm gonna tell myself at least. Going back a little bit to feel that nice stretch. Wonderful. Hinging from the hips, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Give yourself a nice forward bend. You should feel that in the back of your leg, from your hamstrings all the way down to your calves. Just let your head and your arms dangle like a nice little ragdoll. Going from side to side, if you please. Holding onto your elbows, if you please, letting your body do and sway as it feels right. Let's hang here for a little bit, stretching our lower back, the back of our legs, our neck. I love this stretch, y'all. Feels so, so good. Nice deep breaths here. Place those hands on the floor or as close to the floor as you can get. Walk those toes out so they're slightly wider. Walk your hands over to one side, and let's focus on each leg. Bringing that head as close to your knee as possible. And if your hands can't reach the floor, please feel free to grab onto your ankles, your calves, whatever serves you today. The goal here is to really just stretch the lower back, stretch the side body, and isolate the stretch on one leg. Let's hold it here for a few deep, intentional breaths. Well done. Take those hands, walk over to the other leg. I'm just going to give the other leg some equal good loving. Again, grabbing onto your shin, your ankles, or the floor, whatever's feasible for you today. Bringing that head as close to the knee as it will allow for. Just a few more deep, intentional breaths here. Wonderful, meet me back in the center, pivot those toes back in, keeping yourself nice and low into a forward bend. Slowly, ever so slowly, raise that body, making your head the last to raise. Again, ever so slowly, taking your beautiful, sweet time. Great. All my sweat is dripping from the top of my head down to my nose. Next up, and finally, we're gonna just stretch our quad muscles. So grab onto something if you need it for balance. Hold on to that foot. Really focus on pushing those hips out so you feel that nice extension and stretch in your quad muscle. Getting that heel as close to your buttocks as possible. I'm just holding it here for a bit. I like to sometimes put my hand out for balance. If I'm having a very difficult, unbalanced day, I may be holding onto a chair. Do whatever works right for you today. Other leg. Oops. Really pushing the hip muscles out so you feel that stretch in the quadriceps. Finding a point of focus to really help with your balance. If you're challenging your balancing skills today, that is not the purpose. The purpose is for a nice deep stretch. So hold on to something if you need it. Do 2 more breaths here. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for continuing to let us share our passion of wellness with you. We hope through these exercises you can see how efficient workouts can be in the comfort of your own living room and with not much but a set of dumbbells. So hoping to inspire and empower you to really take control of your journey and own your strength. Love you, and I'll see you soon.